Hello, hello everyone, Coleheader here, back again with Sunless Sea. When we last left off, we found out where Dad was, or where parts of Dad was, where Dad's remains was. Your father's bones, if you will. They're over here, way over here, way over here, way down here. Past Khan's Shadow, we went to the Empire of Hands, we went to the Nativity, and we'll never be going back again. Yeah, Shellinate, a giant-ass turtle shell. And when we got there, they were like, yo, now you need to go west and find the Fathom King's Hold. I know what the Fathom King's Hold is because on a different game I remembered it. But in that game, it's right here, and right here is the Uttershroom, so we're gonna have to go down to the Uttershroom and go east. It's like a weird, it's almost like the map changes or something. Weird! Anyway, we also made our fortune on port reports, which is good. We got a whole bunch of fuel, so we can start the journey down again. But, and this is a big but, we need to take, before we can do anything with the Fathom King, we need to take him a Z story in order to go down to actually see him. I don't know what else we need to do. But, right? Yeah. We need to go. Let's see. Journal. Where are you at, journal? Lineage, past, nightmare. I got more nightmares now. Yay. Great. Find your father's bones and retire. Admiralty Commission. Strategic intelligence. Oh, we also need a hunting trophy from anywhere. We get it from attacking giant-ass monsters instead of the little crabs and jellyfleur we've been going after. So, bound sharks, the bigger crabs, the giant-ass eels, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But we need a hunting trophy to collect strategery intelligence from Shellinate. So, find 7 hunting trophies and 7 schlanglix. Where is it? Father's bones. Visit the Fathom King. What next in the quest for your father's bones? Well, we don't know, but we will know in the future. Bedstaver's End, we need to go down here. We're gonna go our normal route to the Cumian Canal, and then to the Iron Republic, then we'll hit up the Uttershroom, and then we'll go east. And it'll be a great time. Woohoo! But we gotta get a Z story from these guys first. With recent news! Breaking news! I don't know what's breaking news in London anymore. What year is it? Oh. 1888. Good year, good year. Speak to the crew. Bleach and glare of the lens. Among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. Yes, which is good, because we've got a lot of terror saved up. So, let's not invite the terror in. Here's a thought. There's a thought. A thoughtish thought, if you will. Oh. Speak of the devil. Hey, bud. Guess what? Oh, God. Fuck. Well, we're off to a good start. There we go. A very good start. Dissector for knowledge, butcher it for supplies. We'll butcher it for supplies. Even though we totally didn't need it. But it's fine. Yeah, while I was prepping to start recording, I got another crew member, I repaired our ship, I got a little more fuel from the Admiralty, but, it was negligible at best, so it doesn't matter, because we've already used it by this point. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to find, like, an auxiliary plug-in on the ship, laughter from the foredeck, that will allow my fuel to be more efficient. That is what we need. Admiralty blockade. Alright, there we go. So now we go down. Down to the south of the Z. Oh, I keep trying to move this around like it's the map. Let's see what it's... Fathom King. What did I write here? I wrote Fathom King, and then an arrow, and then something. And I think it actually says something, God, my handwriting is atrocious. Huh. Okay, oh, Cumian Canal, here we go. I was chasing after that thing. What is it? It's a crab. That's fine. We don't need no crabs in our lives. I wonder if that jelly fleur is still around here. Hello? Hello, jelly fleur. Nope, I guess not. You win this time, jelly fleur. There we go. Staging area, travel to the surface. Listen for surface gossip. Vision of the surface. Okay, port report. That's good. There's just expensive fuel here, which, oh, no. We will get for cheaper at the Iron Republic. If we make it down to the Iron Republic. Which we will. I think also another place is... This is the one square, the, like, square. Under here is the bottom of it. There's how it is up here, where it's just rocks. Being like, don't go here, don't go here, don't do it. There's that here. But there's also ports here that, we can like, make a lot of money off of, trading there. But we haven't gotten to there yet. Because I think it's like the North, where after a certain point it does that, that snowy effect, and then I actually think it stops you. It might be if your crew is under a certain amount, but it'll force you to go down to 1 speed, and then I think eventually after that it'll stop you altogether. Although I can't imagine it would, because then how the fuck would you get out? But then again, this is fucking Sunless Sea. They don't give a shit about if you gotta get out. Look at this! I'm between a rock and a whirlpool! In a place where ropes come to life! And then have to be beaten to death because they're attacking my crew members. I know there's fucking rowboat over here. Where is it? Something awaits you. There you go. One day I will fight you guys, alright? One day. I'll come down here with a big old boat. Oh, that dreadnought's not here either. Because that one's fast. Those are kind of slow. But that dreadnought's really quick. Yep. Shore leave. We're not doing that. Port report. No, port report. Okay. I've gained a heart. Okay. Cavalry doctrine is now open for business. Memories of distant shores. Alright. So, cavalry doctrine. I've gained a terror by going to this door. Black drop coffee beans! Get out of here with that shit! Okay, yeah, we'll buy one more for good measure, just because it's fucking cheap-ass fuel. It'll be fine. We'll use it up. We'll use it up when we gotta run from this dreadnought. It'll be fine. Is the dreadnought here? There it is! I'm turning this off. Just so they don't see me. I'm in the fog. Sneaky, sneaky through the fog. You can't see me. I'm like that, Mr. Cena. Mr. J. Cena. As they call him. Funny joke. What is this? 2006? Or 2011, whenever that joke became popular. Do I have secrets? I don't think I have a secret. Alright. The Utter Shroom. Let's see if any more of those weird tentacle things will jump on my boat and be like, "Hey guy! Hey, how you doing?" Alright, this is the village. Gather intelligence. Experiment with your strange catch. I don't know what we need the strange catch for, so... Report. Visit the village. Central of contradiction of the Shroomer. Alright, they hate the Shroomer, but they don't want to leave. I don't have firkin honey. You firkin honeyers. Alright, so now we can go around and shake it all about. Go up and then down and then shake it all around. Oh, there's a boat down there. I'm not gonna mess with that guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, but that's right, we got the Z-Bat. And he's going in that direction. Oh! Just barely missed. Alright, we're in the wide open. I don't like the wide open. I don't like when things get wide open. Alright. Got a fog. Blue lightning crawls up the funnel. Ooh, what's this? What are you? Ooh, here's a port of some kind. Z-Bat, you're absolutely awful! The mists of the sea of... Hang on. Mists of the Sea of Autumn get into the eyes and the heart. It's not unusual to find yourself in unsuspected tears. Oh, this looks lovely. Mangrove College. College, if you will. The wise and wicked seek sanctuary here, where the fruits are plenty and the woods wild. A steaming sprawl of parasynthetic vegetation and a village, barely a village. Hold walls, roofs in disrepair, stilts leaning dangerously. It looks to have been assembled by drunks in a hurry. Dock carefully. Pick up a passenger. Mangrove College is named for its scholars and philosophers. They have long abandoned civilized comforts for the life of the mind. Sometimes they want those civilized comforts back. Where do I have to... Let me just get a fucking port. Go beachcombing? Holy shit, there's a lot of shit going on here. First, let's see. You don't have any shops. Alright, but I can collect supplies here, which is good. I will first get a port report. Pilot port report. Sages, scholars, philosophers, naturalists, poets, dreamers, here to pursue their rarefied ideals in a land of muddy fecundi. Fecundi English. Alright. Oh. All shall be well. The thinkers of Mangrove College continue their untroubled and sedentary existence. New schools of philosophy are born and die like bubbles. Extraordinary poetries are written in water. The occasional retired pirate tries and fails to get invited to salons. Okay, eat, drink, be merry. The philosophers of the college are not hospitable, but this whole shoreline is bursting with fruit and edible fungus. Reach up and it falls into your hands. Pick it up. It's already fermented. Am I gonna die? Oh, I've lost 1 terror. Alright, or 10 terror. That's good. We've actually lost terror since we left London. It went up and then it went down again. Explosion of tastes. Tart morsels and tart morals and moral tarts. Tart. Those are mushrooms, I think. The salty tang of seaweed stew, a crawling berry that the locals assure you is a mottle plant and not an insect. Eat your fill and drink contemplatively. Yes. Yes. I'm drinking contemplatively. You know what my favorite thing is? On poorly translated like instruction manuals, when it tells you to throw out like the plastic and bits that it comes with, it's like thoughtfully dispose of. So you're like, you think about that literally and you're like, huh, I am disposing of this plastic. Huh. It's just always, I love the poorly translated shit. Z story? Unpick the mysteries of the Z. Some of the philosophers of the college have grizzled air of old sailors, retired mariners, or pirates who have come here to avoid attention. We're just short some fragments. Mystery of other lands? Again, just short some fragments into the wisp ways. We don't have any foxfire candles. Could we pick up a passenger? Checkered character. Oh dear. Oh no, he wants to go to Port Cecil! Oh, I fucked up. The principals, Port Cecil. Black and white and silver, please. Take me there. Sooner, later, it doesn't matter. I know how complex the moves can be. Buddy, I got no fucking idea. So you in my hold now? You are! You're in the hold! You're not in the curiosities, you're in the hold! Yeah. I've only got 40 slots, you don't understand. So I can't collect supplies. It's fine. But that was... okay. So, where do we go now? Where do we go now? I would keep spamming this Z-Bat, but it completely ignored this. So I don't know what to make of you anymore, Z-Bat. Oh, to the north. To the northeast? Oh, there you are! You see, all you have to do is yell at the thing, and it'll do exactly what you want it to do. Alright, so somewhere up here is a something. Discovered melting isles. Alright. Well, now we got the fragments, we can go back and think about other lands. But we're not gonna do that. Because we've got places to go. This is new. Where is this port? Swallowing Isles. Oh, that's pleasant to think about. Where is this other port? It said it was up here. Am I missing it? Some distance to the east. Let's see. Okay. There. Tiglair Bay. Okay. So let's go this way. Alright. There wasn't a port there. I guess it's just a place? Yeah, there's no port. Z-Bat, you lied to me. Or I misunderstood you. Visage? Visage. Oh. I gained a secret. What else? The false stars above are feral ember, like tiger's eyes. Stamford's expanse, named for one who lost his child to cats. I hit the thing, it's fine. So this is supposed to be like, hide your face, hide all your faces. You hear the music? I hope you can hear the music. Because that means I haven't fucked up the thing, but listen. It's got vocals in it now. It hasn't always been like that. It's just been the piano normally. Is this just down here? Anyway, so what else I was going to contemplate? This is like set up like the West, which is London, which is obviously supposed to be Western civilization. And then, Khan's Glory and Shelinate, I think, is supposed to be, like, as well over here, is like the East, the Orient, if you will. And then down here is supposed to be like Africa, maybe? Like South America? Because that's what these... Or like the Middle East, you know, that area? I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Just an observation. There's palm trees. And tiki torches. What? And a face. And a face. If things without faces are sacred to salt, then what is things with faces that shouldn't have faces? This is the port of Visage, where... Visage. I mispronounce things a lot. Where faces may not be naked, except one, a stone monument on the size of a village church, serenely gazing upwards, flourishing of years. Is that the name of the face? Alright. Ooh, once you set foot on Visage, you may be here for a while. Pilot report. You can at least interview those who are leaving. That will have to do. Departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honeycakes. Something about ear blockage? To this you add your own impressions about the street layout, close to port, and the types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it is possible to make out details of the profile of that great stone face. No, none of those. Do I want to be... How long will I be here? Once you step foot on visages, you might be here a while. You know what? Why not? Terms. All those who enter must play their parts. The sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. Shit. Checking the customs house. Oh, on the lower slope, stone buildings, flat roofs, archways. In the architecture there lingers a memory of lotus and palm frond. The hill above is a face, forever looking up at the ceiling of the undersea. No one inhabits its cheeks or the hollows of its eyes. One may not wander visage at free will. So I can't leave, but I can't stay. I'll just hang around in port all day. Okay. A changing room. All visitors must pass one by one through a room guarded by a person in the mask of a moon moth. Alright. Go about without any mask. Your own fair face will do for you, thank you very much. Ask the significance of the masks. Maybe there's more to it than a question of aesthetic taste. Choose a frost mask, locust mask, bat mask. Well, I obviously want to choose the bat mask, but I want to see what the masks mean. Assorted pestilences. That sounds about right. Wait a minute, bats aren't a pestilence. Maybe down here in the undersea where they're like where they throw themselves against your boat and do a shit ton of damage. Anyway. Moon Moth explains, each mask declares a different intention towards the denizens of the visage and must be accompanied by suitable behavior. The frog is for visitors who, though perhaps clumsy and unfamiliar with local etiquette, have come in order to observe local ways and to make uncouth comments about them. The locust for those who seek to profit in visitors and would carry away as many goods as possible. You prompt about the bat. Moon Moth hesitates. Bat is an ill-omened visitor, sent as a messenger or a spy. Bat always dies. So I guess we're not picking the fucking bat. I guess we'll pick with the frog. We'll go Lucio. Oh, it looks threatening. It looks curious. It looks ferocious. We'll go with the frog. Moon Moth lifts the mask and places it over your head. The eye holes are large, and they are fitted with spectacles. These improve your view of the environment, though you must look bulb-eyed from the outside. That's probably intentional. There's also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece which magnifies any sounds you make, even your breathing. You start to thank the moon moth, and it comes out as a booming croak. May you profit from your visit and knowledge, says Moon Moth, its wings fold neatly over its back. Okay, I got a frog mask. Expertise in parts hasn't changed because it's lower than 3. Okay. Library of Parts. Flood Court. Okay, Library of Parts. I'm now dressed as a frog. I really would have wanted to be the bat. But... sad. I'm really sad I can't be the bat. So-called because the books are fragmentary, perhaps. Stoop at the lintel, enter the dark. A room of heavy stone guarded by a golden statuette of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches sorted to correspond to a variety of masks. The jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and the dung beetle. So this is supposed to be Egypt. Like that Northern Africa area. A woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. Ask about the purpose of this room. Moonmoth stands to your side as your escort and tour guide. Oh, we got Moonmoth hanging out with us. Hey, buddy, man. Moonmoth, what's up? What's up, man? I got my buddy Moonmoth. Got my buddy, a High Finance. I have no idea who else. All the warriors here tonight. They're all here, I just can't remember their names. What sorts of parts are they, anyway? Moonmoth explains, filed under M for Mass. People think it means something like Library of Fragments, but this is wrong. The parts in questions are like parts in a play. This is where the denizens, that word always screws me up. I always want to say citizens, so I go to pronounce it like that, but then I realize that it's not the word. Of visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately, more completely, with a truer spirit. Am I gonna become the mask? Literally, like, will I become a frog? I do not wish. Study the scrolls in a bumbling way. They look very old, after all. Write notes in the margins. Steal the most valuable-looking scroll for later. Not very frog-like, but who cares? If your frog glove will hold a pen, that is. So, these are all Like, this one will obviously be the frog because it's bumbling. This would probably be the locust. Or maybe this would be the locust. Or this would be the bat. But let's look at them. I don't want to write in the books. Because you shouldn't do that to library books. They're not yours. Hearts guarded. Taking the nearest, you read aloud, for guarding against the loss of the heart. Moonmoth takes it from you, rolls it tightly, and returns it to its niche. There are as many ways of guarding against the loss of the heart as there are different masks. It explains in that same light and in different voice. Alright, expertise in parts. Alright, I have an expertise in parts! Can we go back? Can I read it again? Alright, I've got 2 expertise in parts! I don't know what they mean! Visit the flood court. Not the food court, the flood court. Very different. The Moonmoth speaks as though you should already know what it is. High water. The flood court is a long stone room with 2 ranks of columns on each side. Currently, the court is ankle deep in water, though the water stains on the stone show that the flood has often reached higher, sometimes up to the height of your waist. In a raised niche at the far end of the room sits a statue of a man with the head of a ram. That threw me off. He holds a jar from which water flows out into the room. Ask about the purpose of this room. It doesn't really look as though it's good for anything. It's probably a bath. Depth for day. Depth for day? From a corner, Moonmoth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing at the end of the room may dip the stick into the water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point, and how the measurements are compared with measurements written on a calendar. If the water level does not match the calendrical position, an assembly of pipes and drains used to adjust it. It used to be, says the moth, that the water rose and fell of its own accord, and that the people before wrote down what height it reached. Now the water is still, but thanks to their actions, we can replicate the rise and fall so it is still pleasing to the god of the flood. It completes its explanation with a half-body bow towards the statue of the ram deity. Alright. Show oafish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pools, right? Tastefully compare this room to other bodies of water. I will show enthusiasm about this pool. This is a bitchin' ass pool, yo! You exclaim how much you admire this room and its excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. Other masks turn towards you, crocodile, lotus blossom, crescent moon, but no one speaks. You have garnered a suitable degree of disdain. Sounds about right. Moonmoth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Oh, so I am becoming the mask. Trade mask with Moonmoth. It has been making subtle overtures for some time. You only now understand them. Oh, I can't go back to the flood court. Can I trade masks with you? It is keen to go. It draws you aside in a closet in the customs house. Had enough of visage, it tells you already. Here, you can take my mask and pretend to be me. I'll trade in the visitor's mask and get on some departing shift. Shit. Did I fuck up? Get my life back. Its face, no, now you see, her face is aging but unlined. A lifetime of never needing to use facial expression. I now have a moth mask. I am Moon Moth! Alright. Aware of moth roll. Visit the house of the chief geometer. Visit the side of the face. Okay. So this is the stuff that I can do now that I'm Moon Moth. It is understood to be an honor. Lines and wet ground. Each morning the man in the cobra mask draws a line in the mud flat with a pointed steel rod. This apportions to each inhabitant a small trapezoidal area from which to harvest mushrooms and to scrape salt. No plot is ever preserved from one day to the next. This man is the chief geometer, the keeper of directions, master of land measures and sea measures. Okay. Bring a fresh string of rats. String of rats like a fall in London? I hit my keyboard. There's a currency in fall in London, by the way. String of rats. I have quite a few after I had to fight off a bunch of rats in my house, by the way. The standoff lasted for days. It was a glorious battle. Lasted for days. I had to starve them out. They tried to starve me out, and then I starved them out. Because they were dying and I was just eating them. Anyway. Focus. Hi, my friend's call me Nugget. Or they would have had a friend. Nugget knows no love or friendship. Since Billy went missing, I'll be your friend. What is your offering? I have only friendship. I have only friendship. Perhaps that is all Nugget needs. You may have Nugget's nugget. It signifies. This looks like a knife. That scared the shit out of me. I'll pay 5 echoes. Sure, why not? I have now 1 menace's suspicion. That one was visible. You fucking saw that. Don't lie.